Do you believe broadband is essential to economic growth and education? How do you believe the state could do more to provide more opportunities in rural areas?
Now, first of all, I mean, I would say that, you know, broadband most definitely has its place in these rural schools. But I mean, because, you know, if some of the kids or whatever else, if they're being able to take college classes, you know, back through those schools in the rural areas or whatever else. But even to go on and answer your question in whole, myself, I would want to find out a whole lot more what the pros and the cons and get some very good information from those that are in that business and the ones that, you know, maybe have a con about it. Because I think that that's only fair, you know, to be able to know the very most that you can, you know, how it will help or could it hinder. But I can promise you this, I mean, I would always stand behind, you know, what the people of our district wanted. But to answer your question in whole, I can't tell you, you know, how, I mean, exactly where that I would be until I got the full information on it, but I have seen it in schools, and it has been very, very beneficial.
A, do I believe broadband is essential to the economic growth and education, I presume you mean of rural communities? Absolutely yes. Farmers need internet. Farmers need broadband. Farming is the most innovative industry on the face of the earth. 4% of urban Americans go without broadband. 39% of rural Americans go without broadband. The FCC has a program called Connect America. It's federal funds that have already been set aside to take broadband out into the rural areas of our country. And what is important about this is it encourages farmers and small schools and neighbors to get together and figure out what their needs are. And if they can get together and get a plan, then the FCC will put money in the hands of internet providers so that children growing up in rural America can have internet, so farmers can have internet to do all the things that, that can be provided by that service. So yes, we need more broadband. There's been money set aside already to make it happen. We need to work with providers to get that going. It's very important to everyone in rural, especially in rural Oklahoma, rural District 65.
I would just say, you know, even to follow up, I mean, if it's something that we can do to enhance and move forward our rural district, absolutely. Because, I mean, we have to always stay at the cutting edge of technology in anything that we do and give the opportunities right here in all of the rural areas instead of just trying to limit it to one specific part, whether it's urban areas or other areas of this country. And I think just, you know, whether we're talking about internet or we're talking about something else, if I just read one thing right there and try to take it and tell you as the truth, I'm not doing you justification, because we have to weigh the balances all the way on every issue, every time, on everything, to be able to make it better for all of us here in Oklahoma.